On the way up, you're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Oshik the screen for Evans. The runner can't get it to go. Nice D from Nowitzki. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. And Wall with the slam.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
John Jenkins checked in for Seattle. Davis sets a screen. A nice shot by Pondexter. And it's Seattle with the ball. They trail by one. And Wall kicks to Nowitzki. From outside, off the mark.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Right side, Davis. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Levine passes to Drummond. Nowitzki kicks to Jenkins. Off target with his 3. Evans against Wall. Evans dishes to Gordon. And that's a foul called on John Jenkins. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Seattle. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Drummond. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Levine. And then for New Orleans, Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Usher. Cunningham comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Norris Cole in for Eric Gordon. Weiss is checked in for Seattle. Luigi Detome comes in for John Wall. New Orleans also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Holiday in for Tyreke Evans.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Holiday, the pass to Anderson. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Anderson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Seattle with the ball. Hayward outside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Cole kicks to Anderson. Holiday goes in. Misses from short range.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Jenkins can't get it to go. And so it's New Orleans with it. Lewis dishes to Detome. Out left to the wing. Pass to Place. Detome kicks to Hayward. Here's Lewis. Pass to Place. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Ajinça. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Cole's got the ball.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Here's Holiday. It's blocked. Hayward passes to Detome. Here's Place. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Seattle shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line, Place.
And he knocks down the first one. Dorland's making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Holiday. The shot is off. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And don't go away.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Seattle, Myers-Leonard is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Miller, then it's Vujicic, and it's Rose in at the 1. And it's Gordon missing.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And that is good.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
New Orleans trails by 3. To the inside, and Ashik kicks to Babbitt. Outside Gordon. Leans checked in for Sasha Vujicic.
That's his first personal foul.
Λίγο σπάνιο να έχει 3-6 αιώνα. Εδώ δεν Rosen κάνεις πολλά τα 6.
Gordon kicks to Ashik. Feeds it to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. And it's Gordon missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Leonard, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Stolen by Rose. He kicks it to Leonard. Knocked away.
Πετάω την μπάλα έτσι.
It's Evans on the wing. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And here's Gordon. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Andre Drummond's checked in for Leonard. And John Wall subbed in for Darius Miller. Dante Cunningham's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Gordon. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Rose against Gordon. Clock at 6. And again, no good by New Orleans.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Drummond throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here is Cunningham after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Evans against Wall. Evans outside. Ashik with a screen on Wall. Evans dishes to Ashik. His first shot coming late. That misses off the backboard.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Oh, what a trouble.
Nowitzki outside. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Nowitzki. Luigi Detome comes in for Levine. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Τι έβαλε ρε, τι έβαλε. Τον κολόφαρδο. Ο Μιτζή την πετάει ανάποδα.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
New Orleans making a switch here. Cole's checked in. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Και δεν βλέπει κανείς.
Evans attacking,
Okay,
and it's good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
It's stolen by Davis.
Man,
Wall grabs the board. Inside, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Weiss is checked in for Seattle. Jenkins comes in for Luigi Daytona. And then for New Orleans, Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Anthony Davis. Anderson comes in for Cunningham. And it's Holiday in for Tyreek Evans. Ball out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
New Orleans team ball.
New Orleans trails by 10. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Jenkins. And that is good. And Seattle leads by 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
A minute 42 left now here in the second. Outside Holiday. And that's a foul called on John Jenkins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Cole. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. The feed to Pondexter, 6 to shoot.
Boy, they're really struggling right now in a big way.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. Wall passes to Hayward. No good with the triple.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now, here's Ajinça. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
A different look for Seattle. Leonard, he's checked in for Lewis. Darius Miller comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Vujicic in for John Wall. And New Orleans also making a change. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. Here's Cole. And Seattle gets called for the foul.
Sasha Vujicic. That's his second personal foul.
For New Orleans, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
Holiday taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holiday.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Jenkins kicks to Miller. Leonard against Anderson. And it's off from three-point range. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Seattle leading by 8.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here. Maybe could have tried.
We know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not? take a few chances. A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And that concludes the first half. Seattle leads by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Now the third quarter about to get going. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Tyreke Evans. Omer Asik is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. And it's Gordon in at the two-guard spot. Wall dishes to Nowitzki. Releases from 15. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Now here's Evans. He dishes it to Pondexter. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Pondexter's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New Orleans. Wall passes to Drummond. Tipped away. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Pondexter. 9 points in the game so far. For three, Gordon, and another three for New Orleans.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And Wall kicks to Nowitzki. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Seattle leading by 4. And Wall kicks to Drummond. Rose against Gordon. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Nowitzki left side. And Davis sends it back. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Davis with a screen on Rose. Gordon dishes to Davis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Davis. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. New Orleans trails by 3. On the wing, Gordon. Second chance shot. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Tries to keep it alive. It's stolen by Davis. Gordon inside. Defended by Nowitzki. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Evans.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Wall passes to Nowitzki. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Davis can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Lewis checked in for Nowitzki. Luigi Detome comes in for John Wall. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Derrick Rose. For New Orleans, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. No good on that one. Second free throw, no good. Seattle leading by 3. A shot by Hayward, wide open, connects from three-point range. Hayward's got 7 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Shot by Detome, no good. New Orleans trails by 4. Here is Cunningham. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. But they get it back. And they double up Gordon. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Myers Leonard comes in for Andre Drummond. And Miller's subbed in for Luigi Detome. New Orleans also making some changes. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Usher. Luke Babbitt comes in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Drew Holiday in for Tyreek Evans. Cole's checked in for New Orleans. For Seattle, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. New Orleans trails by 5. Outside Holiday. Shoots from the elbow. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Holiday's got 8 points.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Three-pointer. That's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's New Orleans. 1:11 left in the third. From outside, off the mark. Seattle leading by 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Levine. 8 points for him. Miller kicks to Lewis. Out to Hayward. And another 3 for Seattle.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Anderson. 11 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Hayward can't hit.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Babbitt dishes to Holiday. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Right at the free throw line. Buries the jump shot. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense. For joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. New Orleans trails by 5. All out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Tome in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. The drive by Gordon. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Wall. Back to Nowitzki. All alone. The shot is good off the backboard.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Evans against Rose, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his third foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Ashik's checked in. Now Pondexter. Cunningham passes to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. The 9-foot shot. Here's Ashik. Banked in off the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Wall to the right side. There's the dish to Drummond. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Andre Drummond.
That free throw missing. Davis is checked in for Cunningham. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Shot by Evans. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Ashik kicks to Gordon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
How about this one for Eric Gordon? He has 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
He hits both from the stripe.
Timeout call.
Seattle calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Good.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And here's Evans, following the three-pointer by John Wall. Evans. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Wall dishes to Drummond. Rose attacking. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Seattle lead.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Evans with the steal. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Evans can't get that one to fall.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Gordon goes in. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's Seattle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Evans. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And Seattle making a change here. Levine's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Seattle leading by 3. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Evans passes to Davis. Left side, Gordon. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Seattle leading by 3. And Wall kicks to Drummond. Takes the 3. Evans gets the rebound. Evans has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And he is unable
to one there. But they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 4. We've got 1:48 left here in the 4th quarter. Davis dishes to Evans. It's stolen by Rose. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're losing by 6. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. There's 1:40 left in the 4th. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now here's Wall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
At the line.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops. Them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Evans passes to Davis. Back to Evans. It's stolen by Rose. And pushing it up, here's Seattle, and the jam by Levine.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Now here's Rose. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Kicks it out to Nowitzki, passes it to Rose, fires the three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. And Seattle leads by 10.
Yeah, might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
That's the right word for it, Greg. Dominant. This one was as one-sided as we've seen in a while.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Gordon kicks to Pondexter. Ashik dishes to Evans. Pondexter from outside. Buries it from outside. Wall, that's a two-pointer off the mark. And so it's Seattle winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clock.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.